Hey guys, so we're here. All right, so we're finished up with the two volumes of bicep anatomy and growth and the science behind it. My recommendations. Just started out brekkie this morning, trying to bulk at the moment, trying to get up to 98 kilos next couple of months. Chilling, watching some YouTube. I'm gonna finish up washing up, and then I'm gonna go for a quick walk in some cardio and take the little girl for a ride. I hope you guys are absolutely loving life, enjoying it as much as I am. So I love doing this editing and I love getting out content. This is just going to be a daily V. A little bit of mucking around the park, getting it done. All right, I'll see you next. I just want to chat. I'm not doing intermittent fasting anymore because I'm trying to bulk. It's too hard to get in like a large amount of calories. I just recalculated my calories. So currently 93 kilos, exercising. So I worked out my BMR, did online calculator, worked out my basal metabolic rate, then times that roughly by my activity level. And because I'm a lot leaner, I'd maybe throw an extra couple hundred calories. So that's worked out to be between 4,800 and 5,200. So my figure is going to be about 5,000 calories. So to get 5,000 cows in 3 meals, doing intermittent fasting, having my first meal at like 10, 12 o'clock, and then after that, then dinner, then maybe dessert or whatever. And mainly I just eat fruit, lean meats and veggies, and I eat a large amount of carbs. But to get all that in and not eat dirty, it's hard, man. So back to like 6 meals a day. So like try and have fats and proteins in the morning and save my carbs for later in the day, because carbs really weigh me down. Just that just a chemical reaction. There's a little bit there. It kind of stimulates serotonin, that good feel hormone. Some of the literature that I have read, that it does make you feel lethargic, a little bit sluggish. And I feel that. And personally, everyone probably has their different own idea on how this kind of shit works. But anyway, so protein and fats generally in the morning. Sometimes I may just have like a protein. So generally my go-to is a shake. So I showed that at the start. So a banana, some other bits and pieces, some frozen berries, fruits, some peanut butter, and generally this protein. So I'm running bulk nutrients at the moment. So it's 33 serves, 30 grams, one kilogram bag. Set you back about $30. It's got your BCAAs, and we are on the vanilla. Fucking cars. We're on the vanilla, so really low in carbs, really good in protein, 24.8 per serve. A bit of false advertising. 30 grams per serving size. And then on the nutrient contents, 24 grams. 24.8. How that works. But anyway, I don't round off the top of my scoop. I can scoop in, throw it in. So whatever, some more protein the better. It's generally my recommendation. So that is a lactose, soy free, dairy free GMO. So basically it comes from it's basically organic brown rice and yellow pea protein. So it's a vegan based one pretty much. Yeah, trying something different, kind of getting away from the whey protein, trying that. So as long as I'm getting my daily protein intake in, it's a lot higher than what it currently is at the moment. So I want to put on weight. And also, if you're wondering what 5,000 calories, that's a lot of calories. I weigh 93 kilos, so I'm 6'2". I'm on the larger side. Anyway, so we're gonna be getting that done. So I showed you what I had to eat before. So going back to eating 6 meals a day, skipping intermittent fasting. I may do a day or two here with intermittent fasting, but yeah, we're getting it. And also, before I go for a walk, like people say they can't eat healthy and snacks and all that kind of shit, like fruit. Like how hard is it to get an apple and like have a banana on the run instead of having like rubbish, instead of having like chips and all that kind of shit. Have some fruit. Even though it's got fructose in it, it's a different kind of chemical, like a chemical in regards to like your corn syrup and all that kind of bad shit you get in lollies and all that kind of stuff. So just stick to your fruit, stick to your, like the real organic stuff, like fruits, peanut butter, 100%. So this is 100% I can't even pronounce that. Freshly roasted peanuts, 100%. Look at that from Costco for like $10. And that's a kit. That's 960 grams. That'll last me ages. Anyway, so every teaspoon's got, I depended on the nuts and all that kind of stuff. Anywhere from, it'd be a couple hundred calories for every teaspoon of fat, so just be aware of that. Make sure you understand your macronutrients and what you're putting in your body. So a banana might be 150, it's a bit higher on the carb side, so if you're trying to do a ketogenic diet, eating one banana might take you out of ketosis. So just little things like that you just got to be aware of. All right guys, I'm going for a walk, I'm hitting it, I'm starting to gibber on about just random stuff.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love. But behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
This is for the very simple blokes and girls out there. So cooking for myself and my daughter. So basically frozen snapper. All right, broccolini. This is basically an alternative to broccoli. I find it tastes a little bit nicer. It's a little bit more exy, so if you're on a budget, stick to broccoli. Alright, cooking the frozen snapper. Hopefully find cooked frozen snapper in regards to, defrost on the pan and then go from there. You don't have to let it thaw all day. You can basically just cook it frozen. Just cook it for a little longer and it'll cook all the way through. Chips are on for about 20 minutes, preheated oven about 200 degrees. Just gonna fill a pot up some water and steam the broccolini, because obviously if you cook it and boil it, if you boil like vegetables, you boil all the nutritional content out of that. I'll repeat, if you boil vegetables, you're gonna take all the nutritional content out of it. So steam it, that way it will maintain majority of the nutritional content. Generally with broccoli, cauliflower, broccolini, you just want to blanch them, whatever it's called. So basically just cook them so they are just cooked. All right, so I like my veggies fresh. We had frozen veggies the other night, weren't very nice. So fresh veggies it is. I know they're a little bit more expensive, but man, they taste so much nicer, and you're more likely to eat at home if you have good vegetables as opposed to like frozen vegetables. And like, yeah, everyone knows what I mean. As long as you cook a good meal at home. All right, this is what we're running with. Real average meal, man. It costs you like less than $5 to make. Like that's a dinner. If you cook in bulk, you can have this the next day, and you've got like 2 or 3 meals for less than $10. And you've got good omega-3, 6, and 9s coming from the snapper. So you could have salmon, or you could have whiting. You could have basically any decent frozen fish. Just don't get like bassa or something like that, or sharks. Just shit. Make sure you spend a little bit extra, maybe get some barramundi or something. And then the broccolini, you could substitute with broccoli and have some beans or some cauliflower. And chips for carbs. Chips are optional if you're sort of running ketogenic diet. Maybe think about throwing some avocado on there, or just having a fresh salad. So you could have like a salad like with cucumber, balsamic vinegar, maybe some cottage cheese, or you could have feta cheese or something like that. So you can make that a keto friendly meal or a low carb meal. I worked out today. Here's a workout edit.
You were the shadow to my light. Did you feel us? Another star, you fade away. Afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see us alive. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? Was it all in fantasy? Where are you now? You were the natural. Where are you now? Atlantis, under the sea.
So that's a workout I done today. So I'm refueling. So I've done a lot of resistance training the last 4 days. So I really want to get in a good feed of carbs just to replenish that glycogen, because personally I function better off a high carb. Personally, I function better off a high carbohydrate diet, high carb diet. Like that's just me. Everybody's different. Yeah, man, $5 took less than Took me 16 minutes to cook this. So if you cook this in bulk, it's definitely doable. And I'm a bloke that doesn't cook much. I rely on the wife. So getting it done. I'm feeding myself and my kid. All right. So there's no excuses. All right. If you have any comments, questions, shoot them below.